Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Doran and today we'll be talking about, let's leave what we're going to talk about today. First of all, I don't want to dedicate the first 1 minute to thank everyone, every single one of you that subscribe to my channel, because your girl is about 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I am so overwhelmed with joy. I'm so overwhelmed with excitement. Thank you so much. Those that have now been inspiring me, those that have been motivating me to continue, and all of those. I know, because you guys trust me, school stress on its own is medical school on its own is but then I always look forward to dropping a video every week. Why? Because I really love you guys, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. We gotta smile through today. So today I'm talking about how to create your hair routine, steps to take to create your own natural hair regimen. So please stay tuned, and please, if you're watching this and you've not subscribed yet, you should join the fam. Really, you should join the fam. Thank you. Click it. Simply put, a regimen is any routine set by you to keep your hair healthy. You can just put it a regimen, or your routine is a meal plan for your hair, the diet of your hair. So you have to constantly go through it over and over again. It's not just once. It's the main purpose of setting a routine or a natural hair regimen is to always follow it. You follow it consistently. A routine does not only cover for wash days, every other days apart from wash days too. You ought to have a routine that you stick to. So what are the things you ought to do on your wash days? Okay, I'm gonna first start with wash days, then I'll go on with what you should do every other day apart from your wash days, when you're in a protective style or not in a protective style, or when you know it's not your wash day. So actually today is my wash day, but my hair is actually in a mess right now. I just took down my protective style, and I plan on doing all of this that I'm going to mention today right now. I'm going to do it to my hair immediately after this video. So you see, I lead by example. I'm leading by example. So your wash day should start with pre-pooing. If you have the time, you can check this video. I made a video recently about how to make your pre-poo treatment at home, and the first thing you should start with pre-pooing. Pre-pooing is basically what pre-shampooing is, any treatment or anything you do to your hair before shampooing. So I love using oils to pre-poo my hair. So I have a kind of a mixture. I actually do it. I don't do it and store it. I do it fresh. So yeah, it's 100% safe and everything. So basically I use oils. I use mostly coconut oil or olive oil, any of the two. I use aloe vera, I use honey, I use lemon, and yeah, that's it. Those, I mentioned 5, right? Oils, honey, lemon, aloe vera, and okay, yeah, just 4. They're just 4. Anyways, yeah, those 4, I use them. I actually eat them up together, and it's actually best to apply to your scalp whilst it is not hot, whilst it is warm. Why? Because it to be able to easily penetrate into your scalp. And then for pre-pooing, you are mostly targeting your scalp, because the main purpose of pre-pooing, like I said in my previous video, the main purpose of pre-pooing is to make your hair super prepared for shampooing, because most times shampoos strip of moisture, or even our natural oils our sebum, the hair produces, strips it off, and then it leaves the hair super dry, and it leaves the scalp super dry, and then it can actually pave it for so many things that you really want to avoid. So you're preparing your hair to get your hair ready for for shampooing and all other treatment that's gonna come after, and it's super ready, and it's I say it's coated, yeah. And then when I prepare my hair, I use that to detangle, and it's easier for me because I won't really have so many knots to battle it during shampooing, and I for one, I don't like using combs on my hair, so I prefer to finger detangle. It's actually the best. And though it takes me some time, but I finish at the end of the day, and I've got to use it. So the second one is actually supposed to be shampooing. Supposed to be shampooing, but I like to like bring the third step into the, like bring the third step before the second. But it depends on how comfortable it is for you. Like it's more comfortable for me to like deep condition my hair first before I go to shampoo, because I don't like to like go to the bathroom like twice and then wash my hair twice again, because it's kind of stress for me and a lot of time. So I prepare my hair and then I proceed to like deep conditioning my hair before shampooing my hair. But anyways, let's just talk about shampooing first. So if you've been following me for a while now and probably like following other natural hair YouTubers and all of those, it has been, you know, it has been laid down that we should try as much as possible to like avoid sulfate shampoos, because trust me, those guys aren't good for your hair. They might be good for other types of hair, but your type of hair, my type of hair, you know, the full type hair, that's the one I'm mostly familiar with. I'm sorry, but like, please, let's try as much as possible to like do away with sulfate shampoo. You can either use a moisturizing shampoo or a sulfate free shampoo, anyone that works for you. For one, I use like black soap. I use the African black soap. I like do some black soap, like actual black soap. And trust me, I've been in it for like a year plus now, and I really love it. Like I really love it. But unfortunately, I've run out of black soap, and I have to like make do with like the moisturizing shampoo they sell here. But I hopefully like wish or hope I hopefully hope I can like lay my hands up on like black soap. Anyways, how often should you wash your hair? You shouldn't wash your hair that often. Like our type of hair is kind of like different, and you don't need to wash your hair that often. As I said before, shampoos like tend to like strip off moisture from your hair, strip off not only moisture but also our oils from your hair. And you know, when our hair is not coated with oil, like it's going to be like it's going to be like so frizzy and so dry, and it's going to can lead to other things. So you don't have to wash your hair that often, except you maybe like work out that often, or like you sweat a lot and you do like, you know, tedious jobs and everything, and it's like makes your hair to like stink and all of those. Okay, fine, you can wash your hair like once a week or like twice a week, depending on you. But like the normal, you should just wash your hair like once in 2 weeks. Trust me, that is enough. You can co-wash every other day. I'm going to talk about that, but you should not wash your hair that often. For one, I wash my hair just like once in 3 weeks or like once in 4 weeks. Because wait, before you attack me, most times my hair is like in protective styles, and I can't wash my hair when it's in protective styles. I only clean my scalp when it's in protective styles. But when you take care of your hair very, very well, like washing your hair shouldn't even be an issue, because well, I know there is the part of like build up of product and everything, and that's where co-wash comes in. The next step is deep conditioning. So like basically deep conditioning, as its name implies, is conditioning deeply. Like it's gonna be so deep, like not literal, actually deep, like deep into your soul. Like just go. Joking aside, deep conditioning is basically like applying. So there are actually two types of, you know, people. The first type of people, where I belong to, is making DIY, you know, treatment for deep conditioning, and the other type making like using like store products. Like it can actually be in any of those groups. It just depends on you. Like there's no big deal actually. But I actually prefer to like do like try as much as possible to avoid store products, because like no matter how like, you know, natural they look like and everything, they always not like they always contain, you know, if not preservative, like other like minute chemicals, and I'm trying to like deal with chemicals as much as possible. So I try to like make my treatments, my masks myself, and my deep conditioning treatment. Basically, I blend a mixture of. You should actually take your pen now, because the list is long. But you don't have to do this. You don't have to like use everything. Like when I first started, I only used to use like eggs and mayonnaise, and that was it, eggs and mayonnaise. But now I like learned a lot of things, and you know, watched more videos and like saw other people, and you know, I was just like experimenting more things and saying, oh, okay, this is working, okay, this my hair likes it and everything. So I use a mixture of bananas, actually like ripe bananas, like I'm slightly overripe bananas. Ripe bananas, I use avocado, I use mayonnaise, I use eggs, I use honey, and I use little of oil. So bananas, avocado, mayonnaise, eggs, honey, a little of oil. Sorry. a little oil. What did I just say? So basically, I have an old video on that. I could make a new video if you want me to, but you could just watch that. I make this. What is wrong with me? So it's basically simple. I just like blend everything together and I apply it to my hair, and trust me, it's heaven. Like it's heaven. Like my hair really loves it. Like it just activates my curls, and you know, like my hair just like detangles so easily, and I can actually like slip my fingers through. I need to like go through, and you know, and then it causes me banging. anyways, so yeah, that's about deep conditioning. Now let me talk about co-wash. So co-wash is basically doing every other thing except shampooing, like skipping shampoo and then doing all of the other stuff, like mostly deep conditioning. So like if you know, you want to like take care of your hair like every time, like you know, it's exciting for you, right? I wish it was okay. It's actually fun. Anyways, you could actually skip, you know, shampooing your hair, and then, or you know, like maybe it's not your wash day yet, right? But you think or you feel that your hair needs, you know, your protein treatment or what have you, and you don't want to wash your hair, you recently washed your hair, of course you can co-wash your hair. Next step is tea or coffee rinse. So this comes like immediately after shampooing, and it doesn't take time. It takes like 10-15 minutes maximum. So like when you wash your hair, okay, I should talk about after washing your hair, right? So after you apply shampoo and then rinse it off your hair, you should let first of all you should let hot water, not really necessarily hot, like warm water, to you know, run through your scalp, because this like kinds of like activates your pore. Is that the word? No, it opens your pores. Like hot water opens your pores, and then it like washes everything, you know, everything, like it's cleans, it's like deep. Anyway, so you should let warm water run through first, then you use cold water, but you can choose to use warm water first and then you apply your tea rinse. So basically your tea rinse or your coffee rinse is as simple as possible. You just get, you know, can either use green tea or black tea, but mostly green tea actually. Black tea is actually like oxidized green tea, but green tea is like more effective. Can either use green tea or use cinnamon, or you can use both like me. So I actually like add a tea bag, just a green tea bag, and then some cinnamon powder, and then I use hot water, and then I sieve it, and then I use the water, and you know, immediately after shampooing I apply it to my scalp, and I like just cover it in a plastic bag for like 10 minutes, and then I remove it, and then I rinse my hair with cold water. So that the difference between using hot water and cold water is, so hot water opens your pores, right, and then cold water like seals it. So like after I like apply my green tea rinse, I just rinse it off with cold water. Now what happens every other day aside your wash day? Like, should you have a routine? Of course you should. Like, taking care of your hair is not only just like once in 2 weeks. You shouldn't just dump it like that. Like you will agree with me that you you don't eat on a particular day of the month, right? You eat every other day. Like if it's maybe not an event or whatever, like it's not, you know, a party, you know, you're gonna eat at home, you're gonna make food and you're gonna eat. Like it doesn't, see, the minute things, little things actually matter so much, especially when it comes to hair. And like the little things do to your hair, it's not necessarily about how big you do it, it's about like the consistency, like how often you do it. So like consistency brings results, and you just leaving your hair and leaving it like for God to like, you know, do his thing. God is not gonna do his thing. He already gave you the pie, he already gave you the hair, and it's your responsibility to take care of your hair. Every other day, moisture. moisture. I say this every time. It is so essential of you to have a spray bottle. As long as you have hair growing on your head, you should have a spray bottle. It's just like you drinking water. Your head needs water. It needs water to grow. I always like to relate my hair to a plant. Like, I need to water my hair every single day. Like, does at least once a day I need to water my hair because my hair needs it. Like, it needs it. And not only just water, you need to also use like leave-in conditioner. That's why it's called leave-in conditioner. You don't have to wash it out. You can get a leave-in conditioner anywhere. Like, nobody cares about the brand as long as it's effective for you. Use a leave-in conditioner. Your oils too. There's this LOC or LCO method, which is basically your leave-in conditioner, your cream, and your oil. So your leave-in conditioner can be or like, let's say it's like has to be like a water-based conditioner. That's if you're not gonna use a spray bottle. But like a spray bottle is basically like mixing everything together, and then it saves time and energy. So like I have like 2 or I don't know videos on like how to make your own spray bottle. I'm gonna tag it right now, and please do well to like check it. So basically your spray bottle should contain mostly water, like 70% of water. Why? Because water is like the most essential thing like as a human being, and also for your hair. So like you need more of water. So water, and then you need your leave-in conditioner, and then you need your oil. I just said I know my friend's gonna attack me because I said oil now. But anyway, so water, leave-in conditioner, and oil. So the first thing is like basically simple. Please just check it. It's like 1 minute, like 1 minute or less. So it's really simple to make your spray bottle. So I recommend using a spray bottle, and then it just like save the day. Wake up, spray your hair, like try to like use your and to like make it sink in, sip in like 4 those low bursts like I do, and you're good to go. And you can apply like oils on it if you like, but try as much as possible not to build up product on your hair, especially when your wash day is not that often, not that frequent. So we've come to the end of the video, and I feel, or I know that like with all that I've said, you'll be able to like pick 1 or 2 things and be able to like create your own regimen. Like creating your own regimen is actually like the easiest thing to do. The hardest, where it becomes really hard is like following it up. Like, trust me, I know. It's normal for days, like, so you don't like feel like washing your hair or like having your wash days and all of those things, because it's actually stressful, to say the truth. It's stressful, but it's gonna be fun. Like, and it's gonna like once you start seeing results and once you start doing it constantly, it's going to be like a day you'll be looking forward to every single time. So creating your own regimen, your wash day, all that your wash day should have, your every other day what you should do, and and cultivating good hair habits. Yeah, stop touching your hair that often. Stop pulling at your hair. Stop yanking at your hair. Stop combing your hair when it's super dry. Once again, thank you guys so much for 1K and more. Thank you, and thank you in advance too. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your support and everything once again, and please do well to subscribe. Thank you. Watch, subscribe, comment, like, share. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.